Alright, alright, alright. Hopefully that's all good here. I say the audio looks a little bit shot too, but it's strange how fucking quiet you have to get it in order for it to actually, like, not overpower your voice. Really fucking strangely persnickety about the whole thing. Making sure everything's working in place, so. Side note, my god, my fucking legs are killing me. I was picking weeds yesterday. I know, very exciting shit. However, the way that I was doing it was the worst fucking way possible. I was essentially just sitting there squatting while I was picking weeds for like 5 hours. Oh my god! At literally at the last 30 minutes, I had to start sitting on the ground because literally I would squat for like 2 seconds and my legs would be like, fucking stop! And now today, I feel it. Literally, my thighs are on fucking fire. It is difficult to get out of this chair without my body just like slowly seizing on its fucking self. It is not healthy. Wow. I mean, to be fair, when I go to the gym, I mostly do cardio and arms. And that's because I just feel like my legs are already like fucking massive when compared to everything else. It's like my legs and my tummy are massive. So I'm getting rid of my tummy, but then I'll still have my massive fucking legs left over. Like, if I could easily do a lot with these legs already. So I'm not like, okay, I don't have to sit there, do squats, do leg crunches, do any sort of leg curls and what the fuck not. I was gonna say I was like trying to reference the actual muscle group, but I have long since fucking forgot what those muscle groups are. Side note, made a pretty car here. Not sure how it actually looks. I thought it actually looks pretty decent for the most part. This one is a lower power score variant that instead of using the Apollo, it instead goes for a Ampere, 3 caucuses, and a radar. And as well as a little Golden Eagle engine down there. So this right here actually powers the engine plus the radar. So this thing can actually haul some decent ass. It's not a slow thing at fucking all. Oh, it's really... Ooh. Interesting. I can slap it there against the side. Ooh, okay. I don't know, you could actually slap your radars into the tracks. So it's actually pretty sick. So now we can actually have that hidden right in there, too. Not bad. So as you can see, this thing's actually pretty beefy. Without the Apollo generator in there and the extra caucus, I saved myself like 3,000 pounds. So I can actually bump up this thing from like 1,500 HP to, over to nearly 2,200 HP, while also maintaining an incredibly low power score. So this thing's actually still ridiculously beefy. And it actually still does fairly well in terms of DPS. Having the 4th caucus doesn't actually bump up your DPS that much from what I figured out. It doesn't really help out. Hell, just having 3 seems to be like the magic number here. Let's try it on Steel Cradle. This will probably end up working. Or not working. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Side note, holy fuck, they nerfed the living shit out of Perimeter Breach. Perimeter Breach used to be pretty easy to do, but since they changed the spawn location plus the HP of the container, I haven't won a single Perimeter Breach in ages. And that sucks because you have to remember, Perimeter Breach also has 2/3 rewards, so it's not even really that good of a mission to do it to begin with. On a side note, I've also purchased my 5th aspect. My god, these things are so fucking cheap right now. It is stupid. Literally the day when these things are buffed slightly, I am going to make so much money. Look at this. I bought it for $1,408. $1,400 essentially. I bought this thing for $1,400. It is by far the cheapest legendary. Cheapest. It is so good. I love it. It does so well. I literally could not ask for like a better weapon in this regard. As soon as that thing gets a minor HP buff, I am going to be so ungodly set. Like, I'm going to be able to sell one of those aspects for 2 grand. And, oh, yep, look at that. Now I am making some fucking profit. Please tell me I'm streaming. Yes, I am. Okay, good. For a second, I thought I accidentally hit the record button again. Kind of interesting build he's got there. Humpback, it looks like triple goblins and then 2 piercers. I mean, I suppose I can see that working. Yeah, fuck it. I guess I could actually try to pop this too. Come on. The only thing I've noticed is that, strangely enough, this gun actually has a hard time registering which cabin to hit first. So if you actually use something like a R2 or a Keen, it actually is way more like fast on the trigger when it comes to locking on. But for some reason, using the other ones doesn't work nearly as well. Alright, just keep working on it, my dudes. The fucking Reaper dude is destroying me, though. And I say, it's actually not bad. They got a lot of actually pretty decently low power scored cars that are all fairly beefy. And not too shabby, my dudes. For eternity. Alright, just keep backing up, you'll be fine. And the strange thing is, too, I actually find my guns and my car don't get stripped very often, even with my car kind of being in a vulnerable position. Holy shit. The car fucking died there for a second. Oh, if only I had a spark there to tag all of those mobs, so that as soon as they went away, I would have gotten like 100 points. Because they basically give, you know, whoever tagged them the entirety of the elimination. Assuming they just vanish. They usually just to explode, actually. I'm curious as to why they chose to go that route instead. But it is kind of interesting how much this game lags itself out. There we go. Just make sure you kill the Reaper dude in a reasonable amount of time. Weird, though. That dude chose not to actually hide his goblins underneath his car very well. He kind of let them out in the open. Probably not the best idea. Peel that the fuck back. Yeah, let's say this thing's already pretty weakened. The middle caulk is actually, strangely, I thought would be the easiest one to get peeled off, due to how brittle it is. It's on like 4 different buggy frames, but strangely it actually lasts quite a bit. There we go. Why do you go ahead and just sit there and pass out? I don't mind it. Glory to his Stuckers. There we go. I gotta actually try this in PvP. You see how well this works. I haven't seen how triple caucuses work at near 8-9k score. They probably do decently well, to be honest. Excuse me there, sir. Prefer you not to ram him in. Did you already die? We still have to kill like 2 Leviathans and then we're there. I would say try to live for a little bit longer than 2 seconds. Yeah, see, look at that. Dual Reaper builds right there. So fucking deadly. Thank God they got rid of the old one with the icebox. Thing used to be a tank and it killed so ungodly fast. Changed it to just be a jawbreaker, but still fucking hurts. Honestly, you know what I need to do? I need to start actually messing around with paint containers. I actually want to see whether or not those things are worthwhile. They only cost like, what, 400 scrap? So about $20 or $30? Or is it 900? I'm trying to remember which one. But they actually look like they might be fairly decently well off. But I just really want to get that danger paint. Thing would actually look really nice on a car like this with a scavenger kind of look. Hey, we actually got the low tier Leviathan here. Although strangely, this one's actually kind of deadly. It has, I think, 6 Spitfires placed all around the car. So actually going behind it actually kind of hurts. Here, why don't you guys go forward a little bit? I don't want to tank all of this damage. There we go. Although, if we can get this down within a reasonable amount of time, we'll be okay. Oh, there was a Leviathan. I was like, what the fuck is that there? Yeah, and now they're coming back in. Sweet. They're gonna attack the actual backside. That's fine. Peel through that armor fast. Yeah, and see, look at that. They're still getting him. And that's fine. Go ahead and stay right there. I'm just sitting here farming. No need to acknowledge me. But see, look at this thing. Actually, way better with having a leaned center of mass all the way in the back. Actually, strangely helps out. Up on the hot. Ooh, ooh. There we go. So let's see, and that's still not done. Pretty fucking amazing. Although I guess that makes sense. It's using like a trucker cabin plus a shitload of HP. And as soon as I pick it up, I think like another wave comes in. No, I guess it was the other wave. Let's see, actually not that bad. I probably could move this center one back a little bit more, but it seems to work out. Like, we're just stripped down to our basic parts right now. And time to get Z-fuck out of here. I have no idea. We probably use the one across the pond. I think it's like over here. Try not to tower charge it. You might get obliterated. Unless it's the really cheap one with like 2 rapiers and a reaper. Those ones are stupidly easy. They're doing the one where they're just going face. But it's a super hard one. Yeah, this is the one that can easily destroy you. Yep. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to skedaddle on out to the... Ooh, sweet. Did it push me towards it? Shit, no it didn't. It's still across the pond. Oh my god. And do you see how many purples they spawned in? Holy shit. Christ. Hey, what's up there, Ethan? Hi, Dolan. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I am going to skedaddle the fuck on out of there. That is way too many high-tier troops. I was like, usually they don't do all purple tier troops. Look at them. It's like 3 Reapers, a Pyre, 2 melee, and a turret build. All high HP. I'm going over to the camping spot. There's one spot you can sit here and camp. Although shit, did they get rid of it? Or am I just like getting this wrong? I play crossout too? Hey, not bad. Let's see, how are you enjoying it then? Yeah, see, look at that. He's immediately following me. Shit. Okay. Here it is. Okay, wasn't wrong. So this is where you have to hide. Let's see, is it still accessible? Yes, it is. Beautiful. So what you do with this one is that they kind of follows you all the way over here, and you can wedge it right here. I mean, my ally can try to face ram it, but it won't work. I think he's really going to be able to smash you up easily. And see, that's hit me right up with that Reaper. Oh god, and that dude is wasting repair kits. What power score are you at? Right now, I'm just doing hard raids. Keep pushing him down. Oh, thank fuck. I was gonna say, if that dude got up here, I'm gonna be screwed. And take that Cobra down, please. Same thing with you, Cobra. None of that. This would probably work out a little bit better if I had a proper car for this power score. There we go. Just stay right there. Oh, that dude fucked up. Yep. The Reapers are coming straight for him. See, this is kind of how you have to deal with that situation. And I say, if this dude can prevent himself from getting stripped, he'll be fine. Literally, you can hop up here too if you want. And take you down as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so we still have straight line of access to his cabin. It'll just take us like 5 minutes to get down there. Yep, all these guys with their exposed cabin builds getting immediately destroyed by this thing. I feel bad for them because they're wasting like $6 or $7 trying to do this. It's kind of working. He's not getting blasted by the Reaper cannon. There we go. And we got straight access to that cabin up there. Beautiful, that's fine. You can go ahead and shoot rockets at me. I got plenty of junk in the trunk to keep me safe. Yeah, and see, now it's just 20 minutes of me sitting here slowly pecking this thing down because of how much stupidly high amount of HP this thing has. Then the fact it keeps spamming its Aegis. But sure, go ahead, do what you like to do. I think this thing was actually 8.1 power score. Literally, why are you guys wasting your repair kits coming in here? It's almost dead. Oh my god, they just wasted another $6. Christ, okay. What kind of tech they just destroyed? Oof. Oof, 40 points higher than everyone else. And I didn't even have the highest power score build. Your third gun's not firing. Yeah, it's because of the gun depression. So if you actually take a look at their angle of fire, my guns actually are all perfectly fine, except for this one. And so if I wanted to adjust that angle of fire, I could do something like that, which would actually allow it to properly fire like everything else. But the thing is, these things are actually covering it up all the way up to the base, but this one just kind of partially covers it. Oh no, they are all manually controlled, but literally it was just because of that Terrera frame, as you can see here. It'd be kind of hard to see on orange, but there's a little bit of a lip cut out right there, and that's because of this little fender. I actually wonder if that same fender still cuts it out there. Yeah, it still cuts it out there too. So that kind of saves it there. Although I could try to throw on the outer fender. Does that mess up with it as much? Yeah, it still does. I have half your power score. This is not even my maximum power score build. My Clan Wars build is a little bit higher. So this is my Clan Wars build at 10.5k. It has quadruple protectors on a spider cab, or on a ice box with 6 spider legs, I think. This one doesn't have any augers on it, and that's just to make it a little bit more beefy. That's why it has 3,000 HP, which is pretty beefy for a car. And it allows it to actually brawl pretty heavily. Yeah, that stuff works nice. Don't worry though, there's people who have like 15k, 16k builds that are stupidly good. Like a dual Scorpion with like 17 different keen radars that are able to sit there and fire for ages. It's a bit ridiculous what they can do with those builds. I'm trying to think what would work here for... What can I get rid of? That's the issue. It's like, what can I get rid of here? It's like, I have a radar and I have pretty much everything that is necessary for this build. But here, I'm going to try to do a PvP match with this. Now you can go ahead, slap yourself there. And then slap yourself right there. Prestige 120. Jesus Christ. How many missions have you even done? Like, that has to be up there at like the 10,000, 20,000 mission range. God damn. I'm like, what? What am I even at? I'm at 28 and I'm at 6,000. Oh my god. I can't even imagine what profile that looks like right now. It's amazing. I've been playing this game since beta, but I did take like a year-long break from this game. Alright, so now we're at 8.5 with this thing. And we have a lot of explosion underneath us. But let's actually see how well this goes out. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. We're kind of like a weird support caucus build. Oh, yes. Okay. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna look at those paint containers in a hot second. Oh, God. We're immediately put into a 9K game. Thank you. I've played this game for about 2 weeks now. And I'm gonna say, this game does have that nice addicting grasp at first. Don't worry, though. You'll quickly find yourself playing this game for many years. Whew, this shit just shot me. Burned. You filthy slut. What was that for? Yeah, you all didn't see anything. Just gotta make sure I stay nice and behind. For a second, I thought I just heard somebody in the background get lanced. Good fun game. Great at sometimes. Definitely has those heart-pounding moments if you play Clan Wars. But the issue is this game, its monetization system's a little bit funky. Outie here with your owl cabin bullshittery. Are you sure you want to fight me, broad? Oh, he's using his great near packs too. Cute, cute, cute. And I'm freaking addicted to like it. It's like drugs. Yeah, let's say one of those games definitely does get addicting early on. I remember playing this game initially when it came out for beta for like 3 weeks on end. It was good. And I kind of still get that way sometimes too. I mean, it really helps when they come out with like stupidly nice items to craft in like Knight Riders events. Oh, it's nice. Move, my dude. Although to be fair, no one here is probably nearly as beefy as this thing. Well, the big issue is ping. I don't like the EU servers. What's your usual ping? I'll say I usually play on US servers, and it's roughly around 60 to 70 as a native US person. Ooh, interesting. Does he have a boar build? Interesting, and it looks like a spider build. Here, take those out real quickly. Owie there, my dude. It's difficult to be guns, though. At least got 2 of them. And that's fine. The thing is, I just need someone to focus down. Ah, my guns! Broke my law. Ah! I crippled him to the side a little bit. Yeah, US here, but you can't play in the US all the time. 150 milliseconds to EU from West Coast. Yeah, that makes sense. West Coast, you definitely have that notoriously shitty ping. But even then, I don't see to have too terrible of ping, even when I'm on EU. I'm like at 160, 170 in like the Midlands region. So, I mean, I really don't notice this game getting too bad around that score. Yeah, that's the issue. Caucuses do too well, and I get teams that don't know how to properly opportunize it. Alright, take a look at those paint cans again. How much do those cost to craft? Ooh, okay. Let's take a gander here. Crossout debut. How much does it cost to actually make a paint container? Crafting and then paint. Crafting margin is negative 20 coins. Oof. So it's not a very popular container. I can buy it for 100 coins. Or to craft it. Oh god, that's really expensive. Does it cost 100 coins? Oh no, it's 160. What do you mean? That's way... This thing's way out of whack. The prices on these haven't adjusted yet. Ping at like 8 to 25. Nice. You're pretty much like right there against the server. Alright, so let's actually calculate this out then. So let's see. Buy 400. So I need to have 3.67 times that by 4. We get 14.68. Okay. And then for electronics, you need 300, which is, okay, yeah. Yeah, the market's still definitely working itself out. Well, scrap will gradually go up. It won't skyrocket due to the fact that we have just such a huge amount of scrap and of white parts that it'll take forever for the market to deflate itself. So let's see, 3.65 and then times that by, how many do I need? I need a calculator app up here. So let's see, 3.65 or 3.68. So 3.68, that's for 10. I need times 30 of that. It is $110. Okay. Okay. Scrap was 4 coins per 100 2 days ago. It's getting cheaper. Aye. That's only because of the amount of people not... I feel like there's a very few people who are actually crafting commons right now. Because commons are still below what they actually should be. What's the best way to earn money? Right now, the best way to earn money is to farm resources and to sell them. You can also try your luck on flipping certain items. So, like, if you have the capital right now, you could try flipping aspects. But right now, aspects are like an investment right now. I just bought my 5th aspect for 1408 coins. So, literally 1,400 coins. And I'm going to wait to flip that once it gets a buff at any certain time. And then I'll probably jack up the price to like 2,000 coins. So I'll earn a big profit on that. You can also try to craft purple and legendary items. So if you want to go for a website like that, I would recommend checking out a website like Crossout Database. They offer some great items. So go to the crafting section in the top left. And then type in whatever item and see if it's actually worthwhile. Or you can sort by faction type and hardware, etc, etc, etc. So let's see, it's 110 for all of the electronics. Okay. 110 for all the electronics. The copper is basically 6. I'm not even going to calculate that out. And the batteries are 0.83 times 30. So 0.83 times 30. We're looking at another 24.9. So 24.9. So in grand total, how much does a crate cost to make? So we're looking at 14.68 plus the 110 of the electronics, plus the 6, plus the 24.9. We're looking at $155. I'm on level 13 though. Alright, so yeah, right now you're pretty much going to be... gonna say right now you probably are just gonna have to just simply grind out for some scrap, sell it, and do things like that. It'll work out pretty well. I would say once you get up to blue tier items, you can start doing hard raids pretty easily, and at that point, yeah, you basically have access to the entirety of this game. Like you could use vectors on a Jawbreaker cabin with a Ampere engine, a single cooler, and like 3 or 4 vectors, and you're fine. Trying to join some clan to get some uranium. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, dude. Way harder to get uranium than you think. Extremely hard. You basically have to have like a 12k, 13k build with cannons or whatnot for it to be worthwhile. So, okay. So would it be cheaper? Okay, yeah. Wow. It is extremely cheap. Literally, if it wasn't for these 3 buy orders right now, I could buy a paint container for $100. Literally, there's like no risk in that. Because you have to remember, some of these paints in here are pretty substantially good. So most of them are for like 30, 40 bucks. Okay. And once you get to blue tier, then you start making profit easily. You get up to purple tier, you're way in the black there. I use 3 vectors on your vehicle. Alright, yeah, not a bad idea. Hell, I was using like a 7 cord build in Clan Wars, and it tended to work out pretty well. I actually want to get a subscription to this game, but I'm currently waiting for... Ooh, the brand new creator map. I'm currently waiting for the price of the subscriptions to go down so that I can buy a yearly subscription for like 20 bucks. Oh, that'd be so good. The amount of stuff you can get with that. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely not going in the center. Fuck that. Is this... Oh, no, there is a neutral base in there. Interesting. Interesting. Get fucked. Pretty cute, though. I love that. He's trying to hit me with the pulsars. Yeah, and he's skedaddling the fuck on out of there. Oh, interesting. Rude of you, my dude. Oh god, and he's already partially stripped. Yoink. Oh god, why is this car spinning out? A car with this much traction should never spin out. Here we go. There you go, just let him sit right there. Why is this thing spinning out so hard? I'm not sure why that dude decided to cock block me, but thank you. Interesting! How did he just do like 2,000 damage? What the shit? Interesting. When did Boar have such great penetration? The thing is, I haven't played this game for that long and I already spent money on it, Lamau. Hey, there's no shame in spending money in a game you like. I mean, I don't find this game to be a terribly bad game to invest money in. It's not like a mobile game where they basically block you from progressing in a game and put up a paywall in order to progress through a game. That I don't find terribly bad. But I mean, as long as the game is still able to be fun without like being overly aggressively monetized, that's okay for me. But it's weird with buy-to-play games and free-to-play games. It's like I'm like in two different phases of mind with it. From Crater, you can see the nameless tower from the other map. Also, Mapmakers did a great job at creating some gigantic nomad vehicles and two parts of the space shuttles in the middle. Yeah, let's say the space shuttle stuff actually looks pretty sick. And I honestly would like to see more of the more of those giant nomad vehicles actually, you know, functioningly and walking about. They did one in adventure mode where there was one giant nomad vehicle that was moving, but I haven't seen that since. Yeah, there you go. Just keep shooting him from right there. Interesting. How curious how your gun shot that low. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Rude of you, my dude. Looks like dual crickets. Right now, these dudes just need to start moving out and stop getting picked. Because right now, that's their big issue. It looks like all of them are using explosive-based weapons. I bought the Insomnia pack, and by far the best investment I've ever made. And let's say, some of those packs got a real good price on them. Just keep moving, my dudes. Keep moving. Are you a hurricane build or a pyre? It doesn't matter. I can't see you. We should check them out all in custom battle right now. Oh, you mean all the small ones, you mean? Yeah, we could. They do look actually pretty sick. I see the cheeky little shit in the base. One second, though. I'll have to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll pick you up. I'll say, right now, if you ever plan on spending money on this game, I would just wait for them to have a sale. Because they have sales pretty often. So, it definitely behooves you to wait a little bit. I gotta love how my car is trying to fire behind a non-existent wall. Come the fuck back over here. Where are you running there? I see your tracks. Come the fuck back. I want to give you a little hug. Oh, interesting. Are you an impulse, dude? I think I'm going literally too fast for my car's traction. Got him. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to carry this. Yeah, see, and two of these guns are ready to fall off. Ooh, nice. Better hurry up and strip me. Because it looks like you don't have very much HP left. Oi, tisk, tisk, tisk. Excuse me there, rude dude. I'm still getting MVP in my team. God damn you all. Alright. Yeah, why not? I can pick you up and go ahead and do that for a hot second. Hey, alright. Take a gander what we got here. Alright. So I haven't seen too many of these vehicles. They actually kind of look familiar based on the ones I've seen from... What's that long map? It's covered in nomad shit. Yeah, so I've seen these ones around here. It looks like they threw a jawbreaker here. Not too bad. I say I've definitely seen this one here. Yeah, I say they do seem to have more of the nomad cities around here. They do say nomads have like a mobile city that they keep roaming around from place to place. And I kind of see what they mean. I do kind of like how the engine actually works too. Yeah, definitely from some preset parts here. I do kind of like their anti-aircraft guns here. That actually do look pretty badass. Yeah, I'll say they look pretty spiffy. And they do actually have kind of interesting lighting on them as well. It illuminates the back of that spacecraft. We may want to get out of that point before it actually... As I say, they have tier 1 turrets. It looks like they have like some partial tier 2s. Let's see. Yeah, let's say they kind of look like weird versions of tier 3s without their frontal plate. And let's see. Yeah, not too shabby. I'm not sure. The scuttle half carrier. Oh yeah, that actually looks pretty badass. Giant tires elevating this whole thing, and they're just dragging it with them. Yeah, actually pretty badass looking. I can't imagine how much this game would lag if they even tried to make an object like this move. Although, to be honest, they actually probably wouldn't have to do that much. They probably all have to just make these, like, single-part vehicles as opposed to multi-part vehicles. Because if they made these things all individual parts, that would probably screw it over. I'm kind of like the little small cars, to be honest. It sort of like, just looks like the front of a B-17 bomber with 2 anti-aircraft guns on it. With the armor tracks on it. Not too shabby. This bitch. Hey, Felicia, Cicero, nice. Oh yeah, I guess it could be the front of that car just kind of taken over there. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, so those funny chubby cars. Say they're kind of nice. They kind of look like weirdly just bloated out versions of the Ghost Cabin. Not too shabby. I'll say I want to see these things actually walk about at some point. I want to see a Leviathan battle where it's like you're between two like scavengers and nomads. They have their Leviathans out, and you kind of have to survive or brawl within between it. See the nameless tower? I see a bridge. Where's the nameless tower, though? Is that erect one over there? That lighthouse? Is that one in the distance? That one you're talking about? Yeah, okay, okay. I'm not sure. I don't know much about the lore of this game. I never read, like, all of their lore regarding, you know, the various cabins they've tried to put out here. Alright, Ethan, go ahead and help your mom. Do your thing. Let's see, I'm not entirely sure what that one's supposed to be. Is that where the Dolan children are based? Oh yeah, they still actually have small ones laced around here. Yeah, see, they just kind of copy and paste that one twice over and splattered a few crates around the place and called it good here. Let's see, what is this one? Is this literally just another one of them? It is. With a couple of turned over crates. Okay. Okay. Still looks badass, though. If only they had the balls to use the ones they had from the adventure mode. I would love seeing those walk around again. Well, I'm not mistaken, there was one in the adventure mode, right? One of these Nomad trucks actually walking about. What do you mean, the new texture? So I haven't really noticed the new textures of the rounded rock. I noticed they added in kind of weird etches in them in moss. I guess it looks nice. Definitely did make this area a lot greener than usual. It looks actually quite spiffy for a place blasted by some type of crater falling into it. I'll say usually craters this large are Alright. Well, thank you, my dude, for that. It actually looks pretty sick. Maybe at some point they'll start working on that. So thank you, my dude. Oh, should I do more of those event stuff right now? Nah, I'm not feeling that. I was gonna say, though, for a crater that large, that's usually reserved. Like, I want to say, like, the Yucatan crater wasn't even that large. What was that? How big was that Yucatan crater? Or the Chicxulub, or Chicxulub crater. Let's see. It was an impact buried underneath the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. About 11 to 81 kilometers. Okay. Oh, well, that's the asteroid, though. How large is the crater itself? Okay, no. Okay, yeah, it's not that big, then. I'll say the crater from the Yucatan Peninsula, that one is 150 kilometers, or about 93 miles in diameter. Absolutely massive. So yeah, that's not even remotely close to it. That'd have to be actually a fairly small object. Because I'm assuming that's only about 1 to 2 mile, or about maybe half a mile wide at large, at best. So it's more likely, it honestly kind of just looks like an underground explosion. About 25 meters? Okay. I say, it can't be a very large object at all. It's either that or an underground explosion, but I guess that would mean the rubble would be pointing upward instead of in a weird dispersal pattern. I don't know. 25 meters, though. It's gonna be a tiny-ass asteroid. I think we've seen larger ones hit Russia in recent years. You know, honestly, maybe I should sell my cyclones. Maybe I don't play with them too much, and I honestly would love to take my cyclones and turn those into more aspects. Like, I want to see these aspects go down to $1,400 again, and then snatch another 2 aspects out of there. Oh, that'd be amazing. Although, God, I would have so many fucking aspects. Why am I up here with 9.7? I guess it's only a 1,200 point difference. I honestly kind of need to bring this thing down below 2K. I mean, what I guess I could do for that, I could get rid of this Doppler and Ampere, and just put on a Ruby engine and call it good. And get rid of my engine outright. That would reduce this power score immensely. Only downside is that it wouldn't be as nearly as supportive. And they're all just sending in so many drones. Fucking oof. Okay. Here, how about poke this thing up over the crowd. Can you fire in? Oh, come on. You have clear line of sight. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead and let the bullets die. And triple equalizer. I'm good on that. I'm kind of waiting for more of the cars to come out of their cover. And we have one dude blitzing down middle. Alright, where are you at, my boy? Here, 1 second. Mind if I roll in and take your kill? No, okay. Woo! Get the fuck out of there. Watch out, there's some dude invisible back here. I'm trying to ram him out of here. There we go. I hate it when your boyfriend doesn't shave his dick and then wants to kiss your father. What? 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 Who the fuck talks like this in just general chat? This is the weirdest fucking time to talk about that. But I appreciate your forthright honesty about the whole shaving situation. Don't worry, he's okay. You're safe, my darling. Oh god there, dude. What are you saying now? But you can replace the bike. What? That just sounds like you just said just a mishmash of a bunch of racist and vile stuff. I can't even... Listen. I don't even know what the fuck that even supposed to be. Like, I'm having a hard time reading it without getting, like, an aneurysm. Rude there, my dude. Ooh, I was gonna say, you're gonna try to harpoon me. Might not work very well. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna say shotgun rammers are still dastardly effective here. Do you still have mine? I don't think you're entitled to know. Today's National Animal Day. Please take a moment to remember your ex-boyfriend. Men or shoes? I choose shoes, they last longer. Boys always smelled so bad. Is this dude trying to, like, say, like, the most innocuous, but, like, slightly edgy stuff to get himself banned? Weird. Although, to be fair, I've seen someone with the name Ass Stallion forever, and they haven't told him to change his name yet. Oh, God. Thank God you guys can't see this right now. Although, can you? Let's see. No, not really. You can't really see it too well. It's weird as fucking conversations. I got 2 killjoys there. And 19 scrap ain't too bad. Who's messing with you, my boy? No one that I fucking know. Just some random dude named P-D-D-D-D-D-Do. Oh yeah, he's still there. Other team, 9K. Great, he can deal with him instead. I don't need to have such a vile hatred near me. Move, my dude. This boy's ass got pots to be. I mean, you still gotta have that sight over the point. Can't really quite leave it there up to chance. So you have one dude by himself. Ooh. You miss yours sometime? Sometimes. I mean, not really. It's just a place where you can store quarters. Yeah, not sure if that dude thought out his plan very well. Rude of my dude. Is that dual retcher? I think that is. Interesting. Just keep moving. You'll be safe. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Oh, and his Draco and goblins. can't fight me, dude. Fast as shit, boy. And I'll say, even with the Golden Eagle, his engine only goes a maximum of 55. So I technically go an extra, like, what, 5 kilometers faster? He can literally never catch me. Beautiful. I am the peak performance of a car. Run out there, dude. The TIE fighter's coming in. None of that, please. Bye-bye. A bashing cab with fat mans. Most meta thing I've seen in a hot second. You all didn't see shit. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck. I was going to try to blow up right on here. Frickin' freedom. Wait, you don't have it? Oh, you'll never know. Masala, my brother, you don't have a full skin, you are a man. I'll give you a secret. Muscle Girls makes hard. So, like, what you're talking about, like, Zarya's and stuff like that? I'll say, who the hell didn't know that Zarya's were the best of the best? I'll say, who doesn't want Zarya to be their mommy? Dude, how do you have interesting incendiary, yet you don't have any ammo packs? And why do you have a Torero cabin, too, out of all things? You could easily go for a slightly different one that is actually worthwhile. Just leave him right there. Take him out. Let him impulse. Massa Miguel's the best. You know, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. They are pure waifu material. I'll take that. 28 scrap. Okay. So they basically doubled it. Alright, then I need to know, how much are those paint containers still? Have they dropped down yet? Ah, no, still these idiots are trading it for stupidly high values. Literally, if both of you canceled your orders right now, you would save yourself 40 coins. Literally almost half the value, or a third of the value. That'd be so good. Ah, love that. They need to change it to... Alright. On a side note, though... Ooh, sorry about that. I do actually have posted some brand new content for the lovely... Oh, wow, I actually got 2 subscribers from that, it seems like. I did post a new video about the should crossout be the pay-to-win mechanic, so...
What'd you say to me, you little shit?
Thank you for the follow, my dude. I love how you got the 34-second animation.
It's called you kiss your mother with that fucking mouth?
Huh? Huh?
Because the fucking youth of society...
Blow up the fucking screen. I gotta love it. And I say one day Twitch moderation's gonna come in here and they're for fucking certain gonna make me take down the animation for harassing other content creators. And I'm gonna be like, I don't think Twitch gives a shit. He makes like $5 million a year. Thanks for that, Did. They totally need to redo the loot boxes and make them worth opening. It's not just loot boxes, like the whole monetization system kind of needs to be changed to make it more, I would say, more moral and as well as more kind of just less irritating to the general consumer. Because the way they monetize right now with packs instead of things like CKs or premium, it really, really drives home that pay-to-win vibe that kind of irritates and scaves off a lot of people from this game. So if they could change that and actually make it so it's more reliant on just selling customization items for various guns and cabins, making everyone look really badass, I would heavily prefer that. I would heavily prefer that. Hell, they could even do a loot box system for all I give a shit. They could do a loot box system nice and cheap, but I would rather have that than whatever the fuck they have with packs. There you go, Joshua. Just stay right there. I'll help you out there nice and slowly. I have no idea how you dudes managed to run into me. I was standing perfectly still. Good job. Move, Samantha. That is shit. I'm trying to sit here and actually help the team. Ooh, beautiful. And a hover, too. Here we go. Go ahead and take that down in 2 seconds. Jack Sparrow, don't even dare look at me. That's what I thought. Sit right there, boy. They say it takes like 1 month to make a legendary. I've been playing for 1.5 years, and I have 4 legendaries. Like I said, it takes a month of pure grinding with like nothing being sold or earning money to actually get legendaries like that. Oh yeah, but like I said, if you don't play like religiously hard, that 4 month or that 1 month estimate is actually much more generous than what you think. Like it's like 1 month of just like straight up time you have to play in this game, which I don't know how many hours that is. And then you be a big and then you get sidetracked. Yeah, let's say happens quite a bit. I mean, just go straight for that cabin. Very nice. This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. You are lucky that my guns are not as durable as yours. Ah, oh, you bastard. Ah, if he didn't run into the tree, he would have been fine. Ooh, and then we have all the NPCs still here, nice and properly ridden with HP. Run away, dude. There you go. By the way, it's double scorpion. That's $2,000. I thought it was like $1,600 right now. It's still 30,000 coins, right? So I know these weapons can get fairly pricey, fairly quick. That's why you gotta do those clan wars. If you can do clan wars, the amount of money that you can earn per week just skyrockets. It's stupid. Like, you can earn, like, from 100 coins to 200 coins a week to easily over 1,000 a week if you play clan wars. But especially if you're in a top-tier clan, where you can earn, like, 50 bucks or 50 uranium every week. I mean, that's stupidly good. Because 50 uranium's, like, what? I say each uranium is about 40 coins? So if you earn, no, each 10 is worth 300 and like 86. So if you get 50 times 386, you're looking at 19,000 coins. Jesus. Hey, what's up there? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Ah, no. You even get good resources for top tier. You know, let's say you get some, like, what, 50 scrap per game? If you play Clan Wars, they probably bumped it up to 100. So 100 scrap per game is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. 100 uranium is like 700 coins. Hey, if it's actually 100 coins, that's really cheap. Let me actually take a look here. So right now it's 383 for a stack of 10. Yeah, let's say for a stack of 100, it's like 4,000 coins. Let's say if you get it for 800, I would buy it up, like, gobble that fucking up. I could make so much money off it. Now it's still up there in that 4,000 range. Ah, you bad boys. I gotta wait till nighttime for these things to go back down in price. Literally, I did buy that though for 1408. I swear, aspects right now are like the prime item to invest in. Prime item to invest in. Because literally there is nowhere for the aspect to go but up from $1,400. Literally nothing worse than that. I'll say, I did see it dip down to like 1,300 one day, but that's very rare for that to happen. Right now, I think everyone's kind of like absorbing their aspects, and they're just trying to wait for that buff to come around. It's not going to be for a while, but if you're able to wait it out, you will make a lot of money. Dave, you little shit. Don't even tear. There you go. Stay right there. Love to have your cabin, please. Oh, nice. And lockdown too with a beautiful cap can. I'll say, if you have the spare coin, invest in aspects. Honestly, it makes me wish I bought a pack just so that I would have the coins just to invest in aspects so that I could turn my pack money even into more money. Oh, that'd be so amazing to have that much cash. Here, just keep them right over there. There you go. Leave him right down there. He'll be fine. Ah, fucking cap canned. Can't run away now. Fucking oof. And you can cap can their little suicide drones. Oh, that's just like shitting on them after they're already down. Amazing. Here you go. Run with me, my laddies. I almost feel like going straight up to C, but I can't in time. Just keep turning around them. You might be able to kill them in time. Ah, the thing is, these caucuses have just no fucking HP for how beefy they are. That's fine, though. And see, look at that. Immediately fucking stripped. You're lucky I cannot manually aim my caucuses, otherwise you'd be down. Oh no, unable to move! What will you ever do? And now he's anchored into place. You didn't see shit. There, just keep him moving forward. Ah! Oh, immediately cap can again, too. This dude has gotten so many of those cap can assists today. Ooh, interesting. I thought I would get an assist for that. You think we could crossplay on crossout? Nah, that would take so much time to develop that I imagine they would never do that within a reasonable time span. Maybe if they get a lot more money, I could see that happening, but right now that just kind of depends. Push him away, dudes. Push him away. Oof. Nice. Maybe at some point, they would definitely have to keep the market separate on the games. They could never do combined markets with console and PC just because of how vastly different the markets are. Maybe at some point, but brr. Yeah, I'll say, they have to keep the market separate, though. They could have all the gameplay be merged, except for maybe Clan Wars, you could probably have them cross too. But you could definitely not have them so that the markets cross. Because otherwise, oh my god, the PC, everyone on Xbox would be able to drain the PC market, and everyone on PC would get fucked. Would get absolutely boned. There he is. Ram 'em, boys. Ram 'em, boys. Yeah, you're lucky I can't break you out of stealth. And of course, my wheels get caught in a mystical environmental wall. I'll say, Xbox, but it's not a bad console. The only thing I know about consoles right now is that it is really saturated with coins for whatever reason. It just seems like everyone on console buys packs way more often than everywhere else. Interesting. Fuck you and your spears. Spears, such a cheap gameplay. The day they get rid of them, the day crossout will be nice. And Clan Wars will not be face chuck meta. So his build's pretty interesting. A Torero cabin with three sledgehammers, all fused slightly differently with dual radiators. I guess that kind of makes sense. You kind of want to yank them over. Right now, you need to go across the pond and shoot that dude in the face. I think all console players auto buy and sell until they messed everything up. Yeah, fusing's hard only if you got that cash. I'll say I've had clanmates of mine purchase, I want to say, the Arachnophobia pack like 2 or 3 times. Just so that they could have the fused hauling weight on the cabin. Fucking oof. The guy loves those pulsars, able to hit for like 1,000 damage and instantaneously strip a dude. Come on, you got it. Oof. Right there in the Jenny tomb. Pop it. See, that's why you want to keep it underneath. Sure, it's unfortunate if you flip your car, but better than having it so you get instantly popped like that. Oh, that would have worked out too if literally that damn spike dude was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna flip you right back over. Quadruple spikes though. Not bad. Hey, I'll take it. Alright, let's take a look at those ye old paint containers again. They gotta have something for me. Alright. Yeah! Holy shit! Look at that. They sell for 8 coins? God, that would be amazing. However, I know no one ever in their right mind would buy it for that much. Hail, Sithis indeed. Alright. I'm putting in a buy order there. I'll say, if I can actually get like any sort of blue or purple tier paint, I'm actually going to be making a lot of money. However, that is if I actually do get that. Why not try though? It's pretty damn cheap to get involved in. Hell, even if I wanted to, I could just flip them for a profit. And it'd probably work just fine. Yeah, look at that. About to drop below 1,500 coins again. So cheap. Like, sit this. Ooh. So maybe a build like this might have to be a little bit chopped down a little bit more. Get rid of the Jenny and radar and put on a shittier radar. I put like 8 radios on my vehicle so I can get over 4,000 PS. I mean, hey, sometimes you have to do that to get into certain games because you don't have enough armor parts. I had to do that sometimes with my lower power score vehicles where I'm trying to get into a medium raid and it's like, well, shit. I don't have much here to actually get up to that point, so how about, ye old fucking shitload of fuel barrels. Sure, your car is probably going to instantly blow up. However, I could do medium raids now. Oh, you gotta love that dude right there. That saggy balls car right there. You don't know it right now, but that car, those 2 weapons alone cost 5,000 coins. More than the average legendary. And you gotta love this bot. He's already stripped. Beautiful job. Keep moving, keep moving. I actually do see one dude all the way in the backdrop right now. Here, charge him. Okay, see, this is why you want that radar here. You can actually figure out who to pick instead of, like, getting blasted. Alright, go into the front there. Otherwise, this dual strategy approach ain't gonna work. Like, sit this. Ooh, Avlex and like, sit this. Ooh. Nice. Interesting. Are you a cannon build? Oh, you are. Triple judges. Where the fuck did my teams go? Hey, there we go. I'll take that. Here, just stand right there. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry about that, my dude. This dude nearly killed himself with his own cannons. Beautiful job there. Alright, run, my dude. I have a sledgehammer, but I'm not allowed to sell it. I am triggered. And let's say, if you get any of those weapons from those Wanderers containers or Pathfinders containers, yeah, you do get kind of boned there. Although I really haven't messed with those in a hot second. Oh no! Still MVP though, it's all that matters. It's not too late for my mercy. Ooh, ooh. Come and look upon the heart. Ah, premium time. Go on sale at some point. 50% off. And they're still trying to tell me about the discount. Those things have never been on sale for full price. That is a false fucking sale right there. Alright, 1 second though. I need to use the amenities and we'll be right back in 2 seconds. Oh, it's a long BRB sign. There you go. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. So to make sure I got myself a little bit of snacks in, just so that we can continue this stream. Let's see, how did that actual yield... Let's see, my offer, so that thing gets sold yet? Good though, no one's contesting my order, so that actually is kind of nice. I mean, there is literally more than 4 times the amount of the supply than there is demand, which is absolutely fucking awesome. Allows you to get such great deals off that in my mind. Let's see, the only downside of this thing right now is that it hasn't won in a hot second. Good looking, well, it's not really a good looking car, but it does have a lot of beefy parts on it. Actually, you know what though? I do kind of want to change this out a little bit. I do kind of like the drones we have there, so I'll keep those. But let's slap on more aspects. Yeah. Let's just keep the aspect parade going. That's what I want to see. Let's see if there's any more wide parts. Because I kind of want to put more... Oh, I could even put caucuses down if I wanted to. Let's see, that's 5 damage versus 5 damage. Interesting! So caucuses have similar damage output to aspects. Now that I wouldn't have expected. So it's actually pretty good then. How good is their combined... Oh, interesting though. The range is much shorter than the other ones. They definitely do a lot of DPS though. And they do have a lot of HP. Ooh, nice then. I could try that. Then we could try throwing on even more caucuses. You definitely wanted to have as nearly as much armor for the caucuses. Just due to the fact that the caucuses are way more beefy. I could even flap them in there for a bit if I wanted to. And do something like that. And get something rid of something like that. Put them in forward. And I can actually push them in a little bit like that. And then slap you guys right there. Oh yeah, nice. So now the caucuses are actually laying on top of them. Here, push you over one more. There we go. And then can we have these behind you? No, we can't, because there's nothing there supporting you. Ooh, nice then. I'm just kind of curious, what other weapons could we slap in there then? I almost feel like getting more Cobras would kind of be almost an answer. But it kind of works out as is with all of this extra fluff and armor on it. Oh yeah, and can I slap it right there too? Ooh, no, that's right, because there's no connection points there. Alright, then how about... Why don't we go ahead then? Slap you in right there. There we go. Okay. So now we have the caucuses more in a hard shell taco formation. Yeah. We'll see about that. An all machine gun build. Could work. It could work. I could probably get rid of some of my Cobras, to be honest. But I have no idea where they are buried in this mass. I mean, they're probably somewhere in layer 4 or 5. I know there's a few of them down there. I think that was pretty good as is. I don't know. Go ahead and let it rip. I'll say I wouldn't mind actually start diffusing my caucuses. Honestly, wouldn't mind trying that. So how much would it actually take? So I can do speed up aim time by 15%. It's actually pretty good. Recoil reduced by 15% doesn't really help out. Spread reduced by 10% doesn't really do anything. Damage increased by 5, that's always good. Optimal range 10%, that would be amazing. Maximum range by 10%, oh, would be even more amazing. Or part durability by 10% would be good too. That's another 30 HP. Make a tank? What do you mean? This dude is a tank. Do you see this thing's HP? 2100 HP. Its effective HP is like, what, 21,000? Oh, I'll say, this boy's beefy. Only downside is that it doesn't probably have enough to make it too useful. How about you keep you there? Plop you up here for a second. Get rid of you guys. Could I actually throw on something wider, like maybe this? Yes, I could. Oh, nice. Oh, we only have one off-road bumper up here? Ooh, though we could have two. The issue is they're not attached to bumpy parts. That's the only downside. Or buggy parts, not bumpy. Getting woods mixed around here. Like an army tank with fat mans? I mean, I could do that. I don't have any of the necessary parts, so I don't have, like, what you might call it. I don't have the, like, necessary goods to actually properly make a car that beefy. Fuck, let's see what else is going on here. Would that work there and get rid of that? Yeah, see there we actually have a decent amount of grills in that should support it. Or with elephant? Yeah. I do not have that much money. Maybe at some different point in a different lifetime, but no. You have to be a baller to have elephants. Like right now, go to that technology tree, go look at the elephant price. Just fucking oof. Literally, what are these people doing? They're deflating the price massively. Literally within the span of 4 listings, these boys have dropped it from $25.60 to $2,300. They've dropped to 260 coins. Why? Why would you drop it that much? That just seems absurd. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, it'll probably be a better idea to wait for when the elephant pack comes on sale. Because right now, or when the elephant pack is actually available to buy again. Because I am certainly not paying $2 grand for a slightly better Fat Man. Because you have to remember, the actual Fat Man is a nickel when compared to it. 24,000 or 240. Literally, you could buy 10 of these. 10 of these. They're so ungodly cheap right now. These things need a buff to either their damage output or to their HP to make them worthwhile. Otherwise, they really are not gonna... That perk's not gonna help them out for shit. HP's nice, but not that nice. I say, I'm not sure if I want to fuse my caucuses. They look good and all of that, but the issue is, those boys expensive still. Ooh yeah, I should probably sell you guys. I don't have use for like all 6 of those fenders. There's too many of them to begin with. I'm actually kind of nice. I actually invested in these tactical logs, too. I got them because they actually look pretty sweet. But at the same time, they're actually getting up there in price. Due to the fact that the pack they come from doesn't exist anymore, I actually paid like 70 bucks per for them. And they're worth like 140 now. So not a bad investment at all. For a second, I thought Robin was actually a dual caucus build for a second. I was like, you're actually going to give me happy juice for a second. Here, just keep him right then and there. You'll be fine. And he's just ass blasting. Wow, I couldn't even click on the bot fast enough. Not bad at all. Fuck it. Go in behind and ram him. They already lost 4 people. And that dude's going bold right there. Is it a Spectre and an Aspect? Oh, I believe it is. You better hope that you can do about 1,100 damage in time. Oh yeah, tacklers are a good price right now. They're like only 150 bucks. Stupidly cheap. Elephant Goliaths and a tackler. I mean, that could work. That would definitely be a massive tank. It definitely does look pretty sweet. Although there already is a build that kind of is very similar to that with the Goliath track. Does no one else see these tracks moving here? Ooh. Oliver just took his fucking head off. Nice. Not bad there, my dude. God damn, I need to get that scanner right now. I can get 60 scrap per right now. Oh, good. They actually reduced their scrap rewards on that. I was kind of concerned. Yeah, let's say I'm getting a lot more scrap here and there. It is kind of nice. Hopefully that'll at least make it building a little bit more cheaper. How's the Caucasus doing? Oh, the Caucasus are actually selling pretty decently well. What's their, Yeah, okay, no, their crafting margin's still bad. It's only a 5 coin crafting margin. I gotta wait for those days when the crafting bench goes on a half sale again. Start crapping out like 15 of those for uber cheap. Yes, none of these look terribly exciting right now. Well, that's considered a drone? Oh, I guess it is. A barrier is considered a turret. Interesting. Huh, I never knew. Also, I'm trying to think which one of these would actually be a proper weapon. And they do classify Caucasus as an automatic machine gun. That is nice. If only the Caucasus was good. And so that 400 HP pool, though, is so terrible. It used to have 900. I'm not sure why they decided to nerf it by over half. I mean, it used to be basically a weapon that if you tried to strip it, it was basically, I would kill you by the time you actually managed to strip off all of my Caucasus. But nowadays, it's a much different story. I mean, it used to be the area where you used to have 2 Caucasus and a Docker cabin with a bunch of frames. And those things would have like a 4,000 HP pool. And you basically couldn't kill them. They were running around at low power scores clubbing. Let's see, that's right, I was going to text. I was drawing a blank there for a second. To make me or question mark. Din din. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if this works. And it actually is nice. We're getting decently matched now. We're not pacing like 9.5k builds. Let's see, because this thing ain't super high to begin with. Although, how low could I reduce this build? Honestly, it wouldn't be that hard. Only downside is it wouldn't have a very good radar. Oh yeah, and it wouldn't have that speed too. Oh yeah, I fucking love that speed though. Going 60 kilometers an hour in this bad boy is nice. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. It can't stop us all. I'll say with the... Hopefully the howitzer, we'd actually be able to flush him out a little bit. Just keep him there in the distance. He can't hurt you that much. Oh yeah, you're gonna do that peeky shit? Move, you cowards. Otherwise, y'all just gonna get bonked on. There we go. Now he's running. You're running. Beautiful. They also need to give the caucuses a new sound effect. I dislike how they share the exact same sound effect with the Spectre, I believe it is. Hey, shit, why not kill him? He's by himself. Oh, yeah, and he's, what, dual hurricane? Easy enough. Ooh, and he's already fucking done. Just make sure not another volley goes off. Am I the only one with a kill? Oh god, that's bad. Only one with a kill. I can see why though. All pure hover builds with pinpoint accuracy using that Jade co-driver. Of course. Even with him crippled. I say hover builds too good. Too good. That's the only time they ever get boned is when you're on a very, how should I say? The only time it ever actually gets boned is actually when you start dealing with, like, very closed maps like that one. I can't even remember what it's called. But it's literally like the size of a postage stamp with one neutral point in the middle. And it's like a broken down warehouse with a bunch of baffling that you could actually crawl past. Yeah, that one is borderline impossible for hovers to really do well in unless they're just peeking with crickets or cannons. Ooh. Don't you look mighty fine? It actually does have a very tankish feeling. Almost kind of looking like that. Like a tank destroyer from War Thunder. That one cannon that you go face with and instantaneously kill somebody. Alright, now let's try to win. I believe you, team. You got this. You're also hands at Y. A sideways mounted triple 88. But for some reason his build is so low to the ground that it's hitching on the ground, causing his car to lose control. Not quite sure that's the best idea. Better move, my brosef. The M1 Abram. Oh yeah, so the one with 6 half tracks on a flat looking build. I've seen that one before. It looks real nice. Very World War II-esque. Also, I only have 4 half tracks and like 2 hardened tracks or 4 hardened tracks. And I say I don't really have enough parts to actually copy the design. But it is a pretty fucking sweet car. Just keep moving. Slowly peck away the NPCs. Ooh, damn! Someone actually has a porcupine here. Nice. Are you... Oh, he's double 88. Not a bad idea. You have one dude in the back who's completely boned. You go ahead, stay right there. And is this the... Ooh, elephant too. I say, literally, if you just stand still, you would be fine. Why are you running away? Literally, if you just stand still, he'd be able to fight. But now he's just running into the team. Alright. Good idea. Good idea. Ah, damn it. Didn't manage to actually get the top of the team, but I'll take it. So let's take a look. What does an M1 look like? Haven't seen that in a hot second. M-1. I think it's just called Abram. Yeah, this Abrams tank. That actually looks pretty sick. Nice. And good, it's not too overweight, so you can actually use it. The only issue is I need to get that part, which I don't know where that one fits in. Oh, I think it fits in right in that back there. The wool pot. God, that looks badass. And the Fury cabin, haven't seen that used in a hot second. I'll say, not a bad one, and it got a little piercer on the side, too. Yeah, so yeah, Tsunami is a pretty good gun to use. Especially if you get any of those charge shots up. I'll say with this one, I might want to use a Defender instead of a Piercer. Since the Defender would likely actually survive longer. Nice. Oof. Deframing it instantly, I like that. Yeah, not a bad car, and it's less than 6K too. I'm not sure if that's an actual Abrams car. Just like a tiny rammer. I've actually seen level 5 noob. Where is like those ultra tiny rams? Yeah, so here's an ultra tiny ram, 4K. And what's it using? It's using Lupras. Oof. But actually not that bad of a looking car. I think it has 0 radiators, instead it uses a Razorback. But it uses a white cabin. Literally the majority of this thing's power score is in bumpers. But it's literally just meant so that you can wedge it underneath a car like this. And just start blasting it like that. Even though this car weighs like 3 times my actual weight. Yeah, look at that. When the whole weight was actually resting on me. Fuck. Like, look at this. I shouldn't be able to move a car. It's like 4 times my weight. Yeah, see, like, now that I'm stuck underneath it, I can't move whatsoever. This is so stupid. It was so good. It nearly killed me popping my barrels. Oh, yeah. A triple hover build. Triple vectors. Does it have no radiators? It doesn't. What power score are you at? 4K. Damn. That's nice. Oh, even a smaller ramming wedge build. Using very minimal actual ramming sticks. So you could actually try to sit there underneath it and wedge them up. Yeah, boy. Can't really wedge very well with that. Interesting, though. And what are you? Are you just simply a wedge? No, you're a wedge? Ah, and you do have 2 guns. That is fucking adorable. And I did it to put some basic non-steering wheels in there. That's hilarious. Does it actually wedge, though? No, yeah, it does wedge pretty good. I'll say not having that radiator, though, really bites. I'll say if that thing had a oh, it does have a radiator. I guess get rid of that, then. That would make it much better. So they say look up the Millennium Falcon. Let's see if I can just look up Falcon. Oh, yeah. That does actually look pretty sweet. Flat disc, flat disc, flat disc. Triple crickets, though. Gotta love that. You can instantaneously strip a car in 2 seconds if you want. Ooh, poking barrels right to the tracks, too. Amazing. I'll say, not that bad of a car. What cabin do you use, though? Torero, of course. Well, not too many ammo packs either. You probably could use a cloak on that instead of a radar. That'd probably work a little bit better. I'll say, not bad builds. The issue is, all these builds, though, I do not have, like, the proper parts for at all. I do not have proper parts by any metrics. This will probably be my last game before I have to go, because I do have to start making actual dinner. So if I didn't spend so much time on that video today, I probably would have been here a little bit earlier. But I was doing retakes just to make sure I got all of my proper thoughts. I'll say, if I had a script, I probably would be able to do it better, but even then, reading scripts and typing out scripts would probably take me even longer. You'll be just fine. Leave the boats right there. I'll say, please let them go straight for me. Just go ahead and ignore them. And there's a dude in the back with the scorpions, too. Yeah, let's not get instantaneously boned. And I know that scorpion dude's gonna want to aim at me anytime soon. And I'd say, yeah, we can still brawl if you want, my dude. Yeah, so I'm just going straight for his cab, though. That thing with only like 500 HP will not last very long. Y'all didn't see shit. I say, your damn car should not exist. That harpy cabin with absolutely quadruple crickets. I say, how are you still living? I just want to make sure I'm trying to avoid that scorpion build. He's right there, though. Oh, yes! Crippled! Yes! Get the fuck out of here. Who says you need $60,000 or 60,000 coins worth of shit to do good? Nice. I am literally a breath away from dying. How the fuck did you flip your... Oh, damn. Just keep him at a distance. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll say that one dude got lucky with that flip there. And then it just exploded on that right pristine part. That worked. That was nice. Like, he was bathing in his own fire, popped him right then and there. Instantaneous death. That's why I fucking absolutely hate those fuel barrels. But they work so well. You'll drop server folders tomorrow. Oof. Alright. I think I'm going to call it good here because now I need to start making dent. So I want to definitely thank you all for joining me this evening. If you've had fun following whatever platform is your favorite, YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer. Or rather, I guess not Mixer anymore, just YouTube and Twitch. And YouTube will definitely have a permanent archive of the stream for all of eternity until YouTube decides to copyright strike the living shit out of my channel. Other than that, I think we shall call it good. So I want to thank you all for joining this evening. And I don't know what to say. Wash your feet. Kisses. And that stuff. Yeah, that definitely makes sense.